So I just punched out my first lap on this thing. Got Seb with me. We're out here at Waterfall Gully. Just rode Twisted Gum. So that's the bottom of the track there. First impressions. This thing's killer. The suspension's super smooth down through all that stuff. If you know this track, you know it's not super choppy, but it's got its fair share of bumps. Give you an idea of what's going on. The rear tyre, which they're both the same tyre, but doesn't have a lot of grip. Tends to skid a little bit, but when they're rolling, they're good. Seems to carry a lot of speed, a lot of momentum. And it doesn't have as much of a stuck in the mud feeling as the Shimano motor. So this is the Bosch motor. Still has that stuck in the mud a little bit, but it's definitely more subtle than the Focus Jam that I rode. So far so good. I'm pretty impressed. Made it down the whole track without any sketchiness. Being that it's a heavier bike and maybe the fatter tyres, it'll stick to a line more so it's a little bit harder to change direction once it's leaning. I think it's partially to do with the weight. So if you're offline, you're moving that way. The brakes are really good. They're bedded in now, and yeah, down towards the bottom there, heaps of power on that front brake. It's really good. Enough power to lock that back up quite easily, and honestly there's not a lot of grip there on the back, so the end of this track gets quite steep and there's not a lot of control in that back tyre. So you could upgrade that to a DHR2 in the 2.6 or 2.8 and it'd be good as gold. But otherwise, I've put my shorter stem on as well. So I chucked my 50mm stem on up instead of the 70mm it came with, and it feels killer. It feels really good. So it's definitely a trail bike. Alright, so this is Twisted Gum at Waterfall Gully, and we are on the Trek Powerfly LT9. So this will be just a cruisy run, but give you an idea of how this thing goes down the technical trails. It's my second run, so still feeling it out, but let's give it a whiz bang. So these tyres are a little bit sketchy, they're not too bad. But this EMTB setting on the motor is really good. I really like it. Whoa! A bit close to the edge there. Suspension is super smooth. I've got confidence to hit drops like that. I reckon I've got the bars rolled a little bit too far forward, but she's right. Whew. Oh, I like this bike. I'd go with narrower tyres for sure, but apart from that, it's killer. Shorter cranks, obviously, it's always my gripe. But yeah, little pinch climbs like this e-bike stuff is killer. Look at that. Smooth, it's not choppy, it's killer. Oh, got that one in the line. Maintained momentum really, really well. Oh. Same story again, these low speed spots, couple of pedals and you're cruising. It's killer. And this stuff, we're above the threshold, but it just maintains momentum. Now steep stuff like this, these tyres, a little bit on the limit, but not too bad. This bunny hop, I'm going to go around it, just because I've got the e-bike to power up this hill. suspension's just so calm on this thing, it's good. I like these 36s. Square that corner off a little bit. Now where I don't like these fat tyres is on lines like this, where you've got a small line and you've got janky rocks on the high side of the camber. If you're used to threading the needle with the thinner tyres, it really makes it harder to hit your lines with the thicker tyres, but it's only a minor thing. So this run's going to be on Strava as well, so you see what kind of time I put in. We're not going ham here, we're just feeling it out. Oh, these brakes are killer too. These Shimano 4-pot brakes are so good. They modulate well. They got heaps of power, heaps of control. Oh, it's no worries, this bike. I like it a lot. It's basically the e-bike version of my Remedy. 160 at the front, 150 at the back, but with the fat tyres and the motor. It's killer. You can control it, there's enough grip on the back to control it. This thing's killer. I'm impressed.